Alrighty. What is going on, everyone? We are live on a Friday night at almost 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Let me go over to our Discord chat and unashamedly post a link to the live stream here, because this is not the typical night that I do this. This is not typically when this happens. Let's see. Self-promotion channel. We are live. Come and join us. Shameless plug for our Discord server, which is where I'm posting now. Have an amazing community over there, and I would love for you to be a part of it. The link is down below in the description. I've got my space heater here by me tonight because it is a little cold here in the basement. Got camera 2 set up in a unique position. We'll do something fun here in a little bit. Oh, you know what? I forgot to... We got to rip a pack tonight, right? Don't we have to do that? What do I have? I have Surging Sparks booster packs. Maybe I'll crack one of those later. Maybe we'll crack one of those later. We'll see how many people show up, whether I crack a pack. But yeah, this is the one that came, I think, with the Costco ETB. And so yeah, maybe we'll get into that guy here in a little bit. Stick it back there. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. Let me unpin my message there. Yeah, when you hop into the stream, let me know that you're here. And make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. It goes a long way to help the community and help promote the channel, get other people into the community and see what's going on. Let me run through all my stuff here. I'm going to do a browser check. Yep, there's my pro site. Camera 2 in a unique position tonight. Let's see if I ever wanted to say the website, fliphousefinds.com, has all the things. If you're interested in shipping shield, I'm just making sure all my hot buttons here work on my Elgato. Yeah, already did the subscribe one, so that works. Hey, if you're jumping in, I see there's a few people here. Say hello. Let me know who you are. Let me check my level up. Yep, there's our level up alert. This one's already too late. I've already started. Stream starting soon. And if I have to step away, yep, everything's working. Everything is working. Started a couple minutes early tonight. Just wanted to get going. And so here we are. Here we are. Thanks for joining. I've got camera 2 set up in a unique position. I got a little something in here I want to show you guys later, and not gonna reveal the secrets just yet. Not just yet. But I hope everyone's having a great Friday. It's been a fun one around here. Been busy, but good. Got to text a couple friends real quick. Having some fun. My normal gaming crew, they're gonna probably be sailing without me tonight because my live stream's on a different night of the week. So what's up, Cameron? Happy Friday, man. Wrapping up your week at college. Hope you've had a good one. I don't even know, what is it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're back at college, right? You wrapped up your winter break. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I put a poll on our Discord server yesterday. My wife and I had an opportunity, just for some different circumstances in our day, to have a date night last night, and it was about 35 minutes away from home, and so logistically it was going to be very difficult to go and hurry and rush through our date and come back. Yeah, Surging Sparks booster bundle. Yeah, I picked that up with my Costco ETB. It had the bundle, so I may open a pack or two tonight. Yeah. Oh, still on break. Start again on Tuesday. All right. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, man. That's one of my primary games. I got a crew of 4 of us that one of my old high school buddies. We met each other when we were like 10 or 11 years old. His son, he's 12 or 13, I think 13. And then a buddy of mine that I randomly met that's become one of my best friends, Cameron is his name. Not this Cameron that's in chat. But yeah, we are a fearsome crew on a galleon, and we used to sail every night of the week, but with just life happening and schedules and things like that, we try to sail at least twice a week. But we are a fearsome crew. I'm helm, so I have the wheel, and we all have our different roles, and so when we get into combat, we know exactly what our action stations are, and it's a fun game. Fun game. Hey, there's that Cameron. There's 2 Camerons in chat. That Cameron that just said hello. Yeah, that's my my right-hand guy when we're sailing the seas. So sometimes we'll get out there in a sloop, just the 2 of us, but we are certainly more formidable when we have our crew on a galleon for sure. But no, it's a fun game. I thought about streaming it tonight while I was live streaming, but like I haven't tried to do that yet. So I don't know. I mean, my computer would do fine with it. I haven't set it up to be like a game streamer. Yeah, but no, I may rip into one of these packs tonight. I think that's all the packs I have left now. I've kind of ripped through all the rest of my packs, or the 6 packs I have in there. So I'm not necessarily going to rip through all of those tonight, but I may rip a pack or 2 tonight. That'd be kind of fun. Sorry, I took a little power nap before the stream. Set my alarm for 30 minutes and laid down and zonked out, but having trouble getting the body fired back up. You know, I'm 50 years old. I'm old. What's up, Ep3? We are good, man. We are good. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of a teaser here. So, yes, I want to pull all the cards. So, I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and I finally ended up buying one and spent hours the other night getting it all set up. And my intention was to have it for, I'm doing a trip to Alaska. You cannot see the hairs on that thing until you get it under the camera. That is crazy. There's like no hairs. I can't even see that hair. And then I get it under the lights of the camera. And so I will reveal this now, but I'm gonna need your help. If you're in Discord, you've heard me talk about this thing. So this is an Anbernic RG35XX, and I set it up with an operating system called MuOS, and I've got the Pokemon games on here that I've never played, and so I may need your help, and we're gonna play those tonight, but I'm gonna get it set up here. Yeah, thanks for asking. What's up, Mandy? Welcome. Mandy tuning in from the Floridas. How are things locally? Lots of news about Minneapolis. Yeah, so things are challenging. About 20 minutes that way is Minneapolis. And I have friends down there, and Yeah, it's an interesting time to be this close to unprecedented things. I wish that we had more precedented things in our lives. I think the Twin Cities as a whole, we've lived here for a decade now, 10 years. I just think there's a lot of fatigue. There's just a lot of stuff that's happened in the Twin Cities over the last 5 or 6 years that has put the eyes of the world and the nation on us. And again, I am not directly impacted. But I know people that have been impacted by what's going on down there most recently with ICE and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's my son works closer to the heart of the cities. His girlfriend works in the cities during the workday. And yeah, it's just wanting everybody to be careful and be safe. I think that depending on how you lean politically, your algorithms and your social media feeds may be feeding you one narrative or another, but actually being here is different than seeing it like when I used to live in Texas. If I had seen what was going on here, it would be very easy to just kind of brush it under the rug and be like, oh, those crazy Minnesotans. But yeah, when you're this close, I'm certainly not afraid, but I know a lot of people that are. And so I want to love them where they are, pray for them, be sensitive to what they're walking through. But certainly not a time where, on a date night, my wife and I are going to go visit the heart of the Twin Cities to go to a new restaurant. We're going to stay on the outskirts because a lot of the attention is down there. I think even there's some other rallies planned tomorrow and Sunday. So I don't know. Yeah, just if you're spiritual or, or whatever, thoughts and prayers. I know that's kind of a token throwaway comment that some people say, but yeah, we could certainly use them. Thoughts and prayers. So yeah, I'm trying to not go too deep into the feelings and the emotions, but yeah, man, I appreciate you asking the question because it's certainly just all happening right here on our doorstep. Not literally, but just a few miles away. So when you have awful things that happen like George Floyd, the Annunciation school shooting, the senator and her husband, the Hortmans that got murdered by a radical dude. Tim Walz has the attention of the president right now, our governor. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of fatigue around here. So yeah, be praying. One of my sellers. Yeah, thanks, Mandy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely want to be careful. One of my sellers, he's Hmong, which is from Vietnam. And so when I bought some cards from him yesterday, we were in the parking lot down a little bit closer, about 10 minutes closer to the cities. I just asked him how him and his family were doing. Is everybody okay? And we stood there in the parking lot for a few minutes and chatted. And yeah, there's some fear there. And my son's girlfriend is mixed race, and so she certainly doesn't look white. And so when she's down in the cities, I'm saying just tell her to be careful. So but let's get back to shiny cardboard and games, shall we? But thank you for asking, Cameron. I appreciate that. Let me go back to camera 2 here. So this is the Ambernick RG35XS, and so it's an emulator. And so I have some games on here. You can go to your favorites. This is a theme that I have. Let me go see if I can put a theme on here that's a little bit more. Let me turn the volume off because I don't want to get like any copyright strikes for the music that plays when we fire this thing up here in a few minutes. All right, let's do customization. Let's do theme picker. Let's see, I think I picked a Pokemon one. Yeah, there's a Pokemon one. It's got like a bunch of Pokeballs at the bottom. These are some different themes. But you know what? I think I can explore different themes, can't I? Is that what that says? Oh yeah, theme download. Let's go find us a Pokemon one. There's hundreds of these things, but there's a section up here. see. There's a section up here that was all Pokemon stuff. Let's see, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu theme, Pokemon World. But there was one that had different actual Pokemon. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see. I know the screen, I got to figure out maybe how to do the screen a little bit. So we got Wartortle, Venusaur, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Typhlosion, Trico, Totodile, Torchic, Swampert, Squirtle, Sceptile, Raichu. Which one do we want to do? Mandy asked, did I decide which game I'm going to play first? I think I'm going to play either red, blue, or yellow. I need you guys' advice on which one to do. I mean, that's going to be old school Game Boy, but like I've never played any, so I think I have to start there, right? I'll be at Collectopia next month. Pretty big show in Vancouver, Canada. Oh, that'll be fun. Pikachu, Pichu, Mudkip. Which of these themes should I choose? Which of these? I dug up my old Nintendo DSi recently and replaced the battery. Went up to get a hold of Black and White 1 and 2 and play through those. Nice. Leafeon, Jolteon, Ivysaur, Haunter. That's a fun one. Golbat, Glaceon, Gengar. Black and White is what I grew up on, okay? Ghastly, Flareon. We'll do that. We'll do Feraligatr. Is that how you say that? All right, so I have it. So let me see. I need to go back now. And now it should be, here it is on my list. Click on that. All done. And then save. Why? Let's see what this theme looks like when we back out here. Oh, nice. So configuration, reboot. So it's kind of got the menu set over here. Explore, favorites, history, apps, info. Okay, so let's go back over here to, I think Explore is where all my games are. Yep. Oh, nice, Mandy. I didn't know that was your favorite Pokemon. I got lucky there. Dwebble. Yeah, I wish Dwebble was on there. That'd be amazing. Cameron says, my favorite game is Sapphire and Pokemon Mudkip. Dwebble. Ditto's my favorite. Yeah, Ditto wasn't on the list there. So I have this folder here that's got Game Boy games in it. So I've got blue, red, and yellow. And then on the Game Boy Advance, I have Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby version, Ruby, and Sapphire. And then I don't think, did any come out on the Nintendo Entertainment System? This is where I have games I actually own in the other room. Mike Tice, these are just some of my favorites that I have. And then Sega Genesis, I spent a lot of time on the Sega Genesis, but you can put emulators on here up to the Sega Dreamcast and PS1. But these are all that I have on here right now. I wanted to try to kind of keep the menu, try to keep it clean. I'm trying to see what the best angle. Oh, actually, it looks better when it's, so when it's straight on, it kind of looks like it's washed out. When I get it right about there, it looks better. So I need to remember that if I'm gonna do this every now and then. All right, so yeah, I've played none of these, so I don't know what to expect on any of it. So which of these came out first, blue, red, or yellow? Let's look real quick. Let's Google some stuff. Which Pokemon video game came out first? Yeah, Mario games are certainly fun. The first Pokemon video games were Red and Green. That was in Japan. What about in English? Recurring characters. Release games for entries in both Red and Green and Blue. But were Red and Green released simultaneously? And then Blue came out? Is that how that works? Pokemon Red version and Pokemon Blue version are 1996 role-playing games about Game Freak, published on Nintendo for the Game Boy. They were first installments. Then what's the... So Red and Blue and then Green came out? And someone told me that the only difference in the two were that, I think my cat needs in down here. 1 second. Come on. That's Oliver. We adopted him, rescued him. He was like 10 years old when we got him. We've had him for 5 or 6 years. He's like my favorite cat. Yeah, somebody told me that red and blue were virtually the same game, just different starters and different regions, I think, or different starters to explore. And then the yellow was the one that came out after those two, if that's correct. All right, so what we're going to do, GR Gaming says, red and green was Japan. They converted it for the Western audience. Because of the West, blue is recognized as opposite of red, not green. Okay. Gotcha. All right, let me... All right, so red and blue came out at the same time. All right, here's my Pikachu coin I got in the winter... what was it? It was the advent calendar, the holiday calendar. And so if it lands on heads, we'll do red, tails, blue. Red and blue. Not different starters. Okay. All right, red with Pikachu, blue if it's not Pikachu. That didn't really flip much. There we go. Okay. Blue it is. All right. Get this thing back on. Still getting used to the device here. All right, blue, here we go. Let's see if we can have some fun with this. I've got the sound turned off just because I don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything. All right, so we got some intense Pokemon combat happening on the screen right now, folks. Can hardly stand it. Ep3 says they each have a few different Pokemon that are exclusive to each game. Example, Bellsprout on one versus Oddish on another. Yeah, the coin flip on camera is not like this. The distance from the top of the screen to here is like 4 inches, and so I had to kind of figure out a way to flip it so it looked legit. I guess it doesn't really technically matter that you guys saw it or not. Now, on the Game Boy, I don't remember it having any... I thought it was monochromatic, but this one you can see a small amount of color, like the words are kind of blue and Ash Ketchum is kind of in red. There's different Pokemon coming by, Bulbasaur. All right, here we go. Yellow is essentially the same game, Ep3 is saying, but you can get all of the Pokemon and start with Pikachu. Oh, well, should I just do that then? Yellow? If it's like the best of all three? Oh no, let's just dive into this. New game, here we go. Hey, I know that guy. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak, Professor Oak, I know. I've sold many cards with his face on it. People call me the Pokemon Prof. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. I like how it's like in all caps, but then the lowercase e with the little tilde thing over the top. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Well, my cat is behind me again, meowing. I guess he wants to go back upstairs. Alright, so now what do I do? Did my name, do I do that? Right, so your name is Alan. You got that right. Come on, Oliver. Let's go. His litter box is down here, so he probably had to go to the bathroom. GR Gaming says, no, you gotta go OG. Bulba, Squirtle, or Charmander. Alright. Right, so your name is Alan. Yes, my name is Alan. Alan. He has not introduced himself yet. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What is his name again? Oh, do I? Okay, hold on, guys. I'm naming someone else? Is this some random trainer that's going to be like my arch enemy the whole game? And then why do I get to call him Red, Ash, or Jack? Are those just names suggested? Who do I want my arch enemy to be? Help me out here, guys. I don't know what's happening. Why I kind of got lost there as far as what was happening. Is this an actual, like, canon character, or this is just some rando? Name your... Oh, let's name him TJ. Oh, I wonder... I'm sure Pokepaster's too long. That'll be funny, especially if he shows up. Jack after Jack. We'll call him... We'll do... Is there like a... Can I call it like Poke-NE? No, that'd be funny. Let's see. Oh man, now I'm overthinking it. I was underthinking it. Oh yes, let's do that. TC, great idea. Who came up with that idea? GR Gaming said name it TCG player fees. TCG, does that work? Here, fee, there we go. I can't do plural. It's technically Gary. Oh, by canon it's Gary? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. How do I go back? Oh shoot, have I messed it up? Can I go back? What is this? Is that menu? Is there not a way to delete? What is this? No. Is there a backspace somewhere? It'd be funny if I just put like seller fees. I was gonna do like SLR fees. Oh, that goes backwards. All right, here we go. All right, my arch enemy is gonna be SLR fees. Seller fees is their enemy. Oh, that's legitimate. It's Gary. It's supposed to be Oak's nephew. Okay. Seller fees is our enemy. Our arch nemesis. That's right. I remember now. His name is Seller Fees. Oh, this is going to be the best live streaming series you've ever seen on the internet, people. Alan, the trainer, famous Pokemon trainer, Alan, fighting the infamous Seller Fees. I'm gonna have to do a video on Seller Fees for sure with the news, and eBay's doing some weird stuff with their promoted listings, and yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video on that. Alan, don't yell at me, man. Say my name proper. Don't be screaming at me. Blends TCG. Is this an Ambernick? Yes, I just got a similar handheld for Christmas. You never played red or blue version? No, man. I got married in 1998. Pokemon just missed me. I was out building a life and doing stuff, and so no, I never played any of these. But yeah, I got the Ambernick 35XX horizontal because of my, I have big hands. I'm 6'2", and so I got the horizontal one, which is wider. But yeah, I got MuOS on here working as my operating system. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. Heck yeah, it is, man. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Oh, what just happened? That dude just shrunk down to the size of a thimble. Okay, I have no idea what is happening right now. What am I? Oh, okay, so like I'm in front of a Nintendo, in front of a television. I have an indoor plant, apparently, and a bed. Oh, okay, and what is this? I don't know what, it's like a desk and stairs. Good evening, Mr. Superior Comics. How are things up on Lake Superior? I'm assuming I should go downstairs, yeah? Okay, so now I'm downstairs. Is this my home? Is this like my sister or my mom? We got another TV just sitting on the ground. 2 bookshelves, got some nice mini blinds there. Got a table. I don't know what the rug is there for. Should I go talk to this person? Mom, right. All boys leave home some. Dang, I just got here and Mom's like, peace out, get out of here. All boys leave home someday. It said so on the TV. World record of beating this game is under 3 hours. No, that's not going to happen. Blends TCG says Gen 1 is great. Got Ambernick RG33XX Pro. It's a more Gambit style form. Oh, Game Boy style form. Yeah. I played Gen 1 in the 90s because I'm old. Okay, so Mom's basically telling me she heard on TV that it's time for me to leave. Oh, Professor Oak just like totally lives next door, even though he just introduced himself for me. He's looking for me. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is like the door to get out, this rug. Yes. Okay, I gotta look down because on my screen you can't. Oh, there you go. You can see actually all the grass and stuff if I hold it that way. All right, so who's this chick? I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Well, who's attacking you? You're just a sweet little girl walking around. Okay, so if this is my house, this would be next door. This is Professor Oak's house. Ah, Cellarfee's house. That's the bad guy, Cellarfee. But I guess that's where Professor Oak is. It's Cellarfee's, yeah? Oh, here's a girl again. I have to hold it at a really weird angle. So what do we get going on here? Hi, Alan. Cellarfee's is out at Grandpa's lab. Okay, so they don't have a second floor at their house. They just have a single... What is this book she's reading? Can I take a look at this book? It's a big map. This is useful. Okay, so do I get to like keep it or anything, or? Okay, I don't know. Big map. How much help do I want? Shout out 1900s, yeah. If you want to be like strategic about help and not like, you know, like fully tell me what to do, but give me a hint where to go, that would help. Shades of your journey await. I don't know what that means. All right, what is this? Is this Professor Oak's lab? Who's this guy? I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Okay, so I'm getting closer to... I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Cool. Who's this gal? Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Okay, cool. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Oh, I'm stuck. How much help do you want? That's right. His grandson's not nephew. Okay. Is this him? Cellarfees. The evil Cellarfees. Yo, Alan. Gramps isn't around. Okay, so Gramps is like just being very elusive now, even though he wants to meet me. Those are Pokeballs. Oh, so like on my screen, you can actually see colors. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see the red on top and the white on the bottom. They contain Pokemon. Okay. All right, so yeah, any help? Where's Grandpa? GR Gaming says plot twist. It's the half brother. They share moms. Who's this fella? Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I've got like a shrub wall all the way around the building. I've already been in this house. Oh, do I need to like leave and go north? Is that what I need to do here, folks? North, okay. GR Gaming message retracted. Oh, okay. Something salacious. Okay, so I got a little pond here. All right, go north. Thank you for the tip. Ended up being the only thing I could do. Okay, wait, don't go out. Is it helpful if I turn this light off, but then to take light off my face? That doesn't really help much, to be honest. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Oh, okay. We're in a cutscene now. Go north through the grass, GR Gaming says. Go north, young Meowth. Cellarfees. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Yeah, that's what all the seller fees say. Oh, seller fees? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Alan. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was a young man, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left. But you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, seller fees. You can have 1 too. All right, so I'm supposed to go behind here and Bulbasaur, 2 foot 4 inches tall, 15 pounds, a strange seed with plants on it. Back at birth, the plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. So you want this Pokemon? Bulbasaur? Not yet. Let's look at what else do I have here? Squirtle, tiny turtle, 1 foot 8 inches tall, 20 pounds. Well, he's half the height, but 5 more pounds. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. So you want the water Pokemon? Squirtle? Nope. So Charmander, lizard, 2 feet tall, 19 pounds. Obviously prefers hot places when it rains. Steam is said to spout from the tips of its tail. So you want this Pokemon. Charmander. No. Okay, which one do I want, guys? Which one do I want? What's up, 33 Girth? Yeah, these graphics. This is a Game Boy game from the 1900s, the olden times. I've never played this before, ever. So this is all new to me. Charmander is hard mode. Okay. All right, so I got Squirtle here in the middle. Was this Bulbasaur, Ivysaur? Which one was it over here? One of those. So this is grass, water, and fire. Mandy's being like all existential in chat. We cannot choose for you. Charmander is my favorite. All right, let's all right, guys, I think I'm going with Squirtle. $33 Girth says, thanks for the videos, bro. You helped me get my TCG store up and going. Man, that's awesome, dude. I love that. I love that. So have you made any sales yet? What level are you? All right, guys, I'm choosing Squirtle. I don't know why, but that's what we're going with. Squirtle. Yes, this Pokemon is really energetic. Alan received a Squirtle. Look at me receiving this. Do you want to give a nickname to Squirtle? Oh, no, I was going to say no. Can I go back? Ah, shoot. We'll call him Lil Squirt. Is this a space bar or just a dash? It's a dash. All right, that's fine. Sold 2 cards. All right, man. Well, hey, you know what it's time for. And the music just died. It is time for a level up alert. Guys, put some, what do we want to put in the chat? Let's put W's in the chat. Let's celebrate. 33 Girth got his card shop up and running on TCG Player. Has sold 2 cards so far. And once those get expected delivery date, he'll be popping up to level 2. But Blends TCG says I made a good pick with Squirtle. 33 Girth said, not in a hurry, just want to do it right. Been on 2 days only so far. Man, that's awesome, dude. 2 cards in 2 days. That's what it's about. I got to pack some orders when we get off the stream here, so. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, I'll take this one. And then Seller Fees receives a Bulbasaur. Okay. All right, I don't know how those two fight each other. I'm assuming I'm going to have to fight this knucklehead at some point. All right, so now I'm just like free roaming again. Do I need to talk to Professor Oak again? If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. All right, cool. So I'm assuming I go back. Oh, seller fees. Wait, Alan. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Okay, so I guess this is my first fight, huh? I'm sure the music is epic, but I don't want to get a copyright strike or anything. All right, let me look down over the camera here. Seller fees wants to fight. Okay, let's go for it. Seller fees. Send out a Bulbasaur. All right, so we got Bulbasaur versus Lil Squirt. Let's see. Are they showing level 5? Is that what L5 means? I have 19 hit points, it looks like. Fight, item, run, or I guess that's changing. So I guess I just want to fight, right? Tackle or tail whip? What is the 30? Oh, so that says it can do up to 35 damage. It can do 30 damage. All right, let's do with the enemy Bulbasaur use tackle. Okay, so that took off 3 hit points. Little Squirt use tackle. Took off some hit points. Let's fight. Let's do tail whip this time. Enemy Bulbasaur use tackle. Took off another 3 hit points. Tail whip. Enemy Bulbasaur's defense fell? I don't know what that means. What's happening, guys? Girth on the rise. W. Yes, sir. Like all the dubs. Good job, guys. Thanks, peeps. Yeah. Tackle. All right, so I should be focusing on tackle, huh? All right, you got it. Oh, is that how many times I can use it? 34 of 35? Little Squirt's attack fell. Little Squirt used tackle. Okay, we're even again. So I just need to keep using tackle. So how's this going to work? Or are we both going to just like die at the same time? Anybody worse? Yeah, tackle. When you attack next, it does more damage. Don't use tail whip. When you attack next, it does more damage. So if you stack tackles, it does more damage. Critical hit. Little Squirt use tackle. Fight, tackle, enemy Bulbasaur use tackle. All right, so I won, I think. Little Squirt. Oh wait, I lost. Little Squirt fainted. Rabbit has fainted. Yeah, am I great or what? Listen here, Knucklehead. I'm gonna take you on in real life. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Alan Gramps, smell you later. Smell you later. That sounds very 90s for sure. When you attack next, it does more damage. Uses left or original total. If you see Tail Whip, it lowers the defense of the offending Pokemon and makes them take more damage. See, how would game over? I lost. I no longer get to play this game. Alan, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. Seems kind of abusive. Just making the Pokemon fight all the time. Game over. Man, my throat is still, guys, from like mid-December. From being sick, is still not great. All right, so I'm assuming I'm going to go north, young man. Go north. All right, here we go. Let's go. Oh, we're just like out in it now. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Oh no, a Rattata? Did I say that right this time, guys? Rattata? PETA came out with a game called Pokemon Black and Blue. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Pokemon like fighting. Blends, is that what you tell yourself to make yourself feel okay? Rattata, I got it right before it popped up. Wild Rattata appeared. Go, Little Squirt. I like the name I gave my guy, Little Squirt. All right, so I have full health at the beginning of each battle now after fainting. There's no like revive thing I have to do. All right, so we're gonna fight. And we're just going to tackle this heck out of this guy, right? We're just using tackle over and over again. Is that the plan? He has 19 hit points. No, I have 19 hit points. Oh, looks like I took quite a few hit points off of him there. Yeah, you have to fight it, then eat it to restore your health. Eat it? Eat it? Or feed it? Look into it, LOL. Little Squirt's defense fail. Little Squirt use tackle. That doesn't make sense. Little Squirt's defense fell. Why? So is that the same thing as saying Little Squirt's defense was successful? Is that the same thing as saying the defense fell? He used Tail Whip and it failed. Little Squirt used tackle. Bam. All right. Enemy Rattata fainted. Little Squirt gained 24 experience points. Well, look at me. Okay, so Tail Whip. So should I start off with the Tail Whip? And then how many subsequent attacks does the Tail Whip lower the defense? So is the whole thing now I just wander around in the grass till I fight other Pokemon? Or am I actually trying to like go somewhere? Just curious. What am I supposed to be doing here? Let me read this sign. Route 1, Pallet Town, Viridian City. Defense stats reduce the damage taken. In red and blue, Tail Whip is no good. You can start off with Tail Whip. Okay. Who's this guy? Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop. Have you guys seen the Lego sets that they're coming out with? The only one of them that I want is the Pokemon Mart, but I got to figure out a way to get it because I think it's only if you, because I can't afford any of those giant $200, $600 sets. I'm not doing that, but I would love to have just that like mini version Pokemon Mart to like sit on my desk or sit behind me over there. That'd be amazing. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Alan got potion. All right, I got potion. The path, GR Gaming says the path will guide you, push you, if you will. Blend TCG says go to Pokemart in the next town. You're going somewhere but want to level up your Pokemon too. $700, yeah, that one set. I don't want that set. That set's huge. I don't have anywhere to put that set. All right, we're gonna fight another Pokemon here. What do we got now? Oh, another Rattata. Is that like the Pokemon around here? A wild Rattata appears. Go, little Squirtle. Oh, okay, so I still have damage from the last fight. Okay. So I'm assuming potion heals him if I get too low, right? All right, I'm going to start off with Tail Whip. His defense fell. Oh, okay, so I was successful in Tail Whip, so his defense fell, went down. Okay, I'm understanding now. I have a whole table behind me. Yeah, but that's my wife's like workstation there. I have to clear it all off when I film. All right, so now I'm going to come in with a tackle. Oh, dang. I almost one-shotted that sucker. Oh, but it's only a level 2. Was the last one just a little level 2? Tackle. Little Squirt use tackle. Bam. Later. Enemy Rattata fainted. Little Squirtle gained 16 experience points. If that battle had gone on longer, would I have gained more? Yes, the potion heals, Mandy says. Okay. If I had dragged that fight out a little bit further, would I gain more experience points? Oh, here we go. A Pidgey. A wild Pidgey appeared. Go, little Squirt. Let's go, man. Fight. All right, I'm going to start off with that Tail Whip again. Level 2, Pidgey. Use Tail Whip. All right, so Pidgey's defenses fell. Perfect. Enemy Pidgey used Gust. Oh, that's kind of a fun animation. All right, now let's tackle the heck out of Pidgey. Little Squirt use tackle. All right, it's going to be a two-shotter. Gust again. Okay, that's 2 hit points off of me, and tackle. All right, Pidgey's down. Little Squirt gained 15 experience points. Ooh, grew to level 6. Look at me. I have more hit points now. Oh, dang, they're everywhere. Another Rattata. Level 3 this time. Uh-oh. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to come in with a Tail Whip here. Defenses fell. Tail Whip. My defenses fell. Okay, I'm following along now. Let's tackle. Boom. Alright, that's going to be another 2 shots here. Yeah, I picked up actually quite a bit. Quite a few cards. I've got a bunch of good ones right now. I just got to get them posted. My shop, my pro seller site, has about 120 cards up right now, but I probably have 200 more cards to list. 24 experience points. Okay, so do I need to... How do I take the potion? Is there a way to open up my potion to heal my little squirt? I guess I should just stay out of the tall grass. If I mean, what happens if little squirt faints? What? Yeah, Superior. If you watched my video that came out on Tuesday, I went to a local card shop, a new card shop, and you can watch that video and see the 5 cards I picked up from that little shopping trip. They're kind of buried in my inventory right now. Let's see, I think I can just do a quick, thing there. So yeah, I'll show you. So I ended up getting another one of these for my birthday, but these are all the cards I have listed here. And then these are all the cards that I've already conditioned that I need a list. And so that's about 100 and, that black dot's 100. Gets me there. So probably another, that's probably 130, 140 cards there. And then I picked up this other one for like my overflow, and so then I've got these cards have already been conditioned. All of my cards right now for sale have been conditioned. But I need to list some of them. Yeah, I picked up another one of this guy. Mega Charizard X. It's a good one. Sold a bunch of him. Trying to remember where I put the ones I picked up at that card shop in my video. Go watch the video. I need to get my subscribers and my... Oh, I like this one. The Northern Lights, we get to see them up here on occasion, so this one's a really fun card. The Dugong. It's a fun card. Okay, so let me catch up here. Pick up any good cards. Yes, you go to the nearest Pokemon Center. If you faint, the start button is going to bring up my inventory. You lose money too, it takes you to a Poke Center. Okay. You guys are like my cheat code, having you guys helping me play this game. I think these are a lot of my lesser cards. These cards over here are some of my more, like this card's fantastic. I like the artwork on that one. I typically don't like the ones with the monochromatic trainer in the background, but I really like the way that light blue and the red and the orange pop on that one. It's a good card. Oh yeah, this one here is probably one of my more valuable ones I've most recently picked up, the Goldingo EX. Yeah, man, when you come down here, let's hang out there. Let's meet there. They've got all those leather chairs, and it's in Blaine, Minnesota. Real sports cards, real gaming. I don't think that real gaming is what it's listed on their website. It's real sports cards, Blaine, Minnesota. Got this little guy here. That's a fun one. Yeah, here's another one of the kind with the kind of like monochromatic trainer in the background. Arvin's Mabustiff EX. That's a fun card right there. Mega Camerupt EX. Oh, nice. 400 cards over the last week. Very nice, man. Mega Obama Snow. So yeah, I got some good pickups. I just need to sit down and bear down and get them listed. And now that I have 2 of these, I can stack them really nice. So they stack together. That's been fun. Let's see here. I picked up 400. I did watch your last video. Visit that store. Yeah, when next time you come down, man, let's. I'd love to meet. There's a bunch of restaurants over there too. I think there's like a Raising Cane's and a Buffalo Wild Wings and some of that. We could have lunch and hang out at the shop there. It'd be fun. All right, let's get back into here real quick. All right, so if I die, start the start menu. You said to start. Oh, item. Here we go. So should I use the potion? I feel like I should use the potion. I'm going to use the potion. On which Pokemon? Well, of course, Little Squirt. Look at the little guy dancing there. Can you see that little guy bouncing, dancing? All right. Does it always fill up your health completely on that? GR Gaming says, those fly too. You can list those chunk over market and they will move. Yeah, those are all fast movers for sure. Yeah, I got reached out to from, so I have 3 sellers now that I connect with on a regular basis. And I don't remember the last time I reached out to them. They keep reaching out to me. And one's a guy I haven't bought from in a while. He just reached out to me randomly Thursday morning. And when I got out of bed, I had a note from him. And what does this do? Okay, so I have 3,000 Pokecoins or whatever. 23 minutes of playtime. Oh, are these different avatars I can use at the bottom? Oh, those are badges. Okay, badges. Okay. Save option. I think this thing saves on its own, but I'm going to go ahead and save here. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Mandy said no. So I think that's to the question, does it always heal them maximum? There's hyper potions that heal more. 20 hit points. Okay, gotcha. All right, so I guess, am I supposed to be making my way to the next Poke Center? Is that the whole thing I'm supposed to be doing here? Should I try to like fight this guy? Is this guy? See those ledges along the road? Nope, I sure don't. It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. What is this, like kid suicidal? You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Is Pallet Town where I started? Is that right? Okay, guess we're fighting something else here. Another Pidgey. Wild Pidgey appears. Level 3. Let's go, Little Squirt. I'm level 6, right? So like I should just own this kid. So I noticed that like the number of times I can do these attacks keeps going down. So what happens when I get to 0? Oh, so am I going gym to gym, town to town, fighting the main Pokemon trainer? Is that what that is? Enemy Pidgey use Gust. Tackle again. Use Tackle. Did I get him? Boom. Fainted. But go to Pokemart first. Okay, thank you. You guys are helping me out big time. Little Squirt gained 23 experience points. Little Squirt grew to level 7. Look at that. Attack, defense, speed. Oh, I don't get to adjust those. It's just telling me what he has now. So those are my stats. Okay. All right, so should I prioritize fighting or getting to the Pokemart? Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. PP. Is that what we were talking about earlier? Okay, I'm going to Viridian City. When you go to Pokemon Center, it will refresh your points. When you heal them, you have to get all the badges. Level up alert. Yeah, level up alert. There you go. Yeah, Alan, little trainer Alan, level up alert. When it's 0, you can't use that move anymore. Pokemart, you have the whole game to fight. Okay, gotcha. So I'm trying to go to replenish PP, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. Yeah, there's nurses there, I know, because I sell those all the time. So where are these ledges this kid's talking about? I don't see any ledges. I see little bridges. Is this a Poke Center? What is this? Heal your Pokemon Center. Okay. Does it cost money to do that? Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. Thank you, sir. What about you? What do you got to say? There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They don't charge any money either. Oh, all right. Those are the ledges? What were the ledges? Did I miss them? Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Sure, let's heal our Pokemon. Well, we'll need your Pokemon. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. All right, thank you, my friend. There's all kinds of stuff. Who's this shady looking dude? You could use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me. So kind. All right, what does this PC do? Alan turned on the PC. Someone's PC, Alan's PC. Like, what? What is happening right now? They don't look like ledges, but it's what's right outside the Pokemon Center. Potions and Pokeballs cost money, but heals are free. Access someone's PC. I guess they didn't have a good password. Pokemon storage system. Withdraw, deposit, release, change box. I don't know what's happening right now. This makes me nervous. I'm just going to say, see, what's my PC do? Access my PC. Access item storage system. Draw item, deposit item, toss item, log off. What do you want to do? I'm nervous. I don't know what any of this does. I feel like there should be an explanation. Is this person going to give me an explanation? Welcome to the Cable Club. We're making preparations. Please wait. The Cable Club? What is happening? Is there like a speakeasy in this Pokemon Center? What is happening? This is very overwhelming. There's a lot happening in this tiny little game here. All right, where are these ledges? That's a ledge right here. Oh, okay. That's a ledge? Oh, I see. So like as I'm moving forward, those aren't necessarily bridges, those are steps. And this is like a different plateau. So, so when you go backwards, you don't necessarily have to go over the grass. You can more quickly go back to the most recent city. Like I could just jump over that here and not have to come through the high grass. Okay. The Cable Club is for trading. Oh, because you had to have a cable back in the day to trade. Yeah, it won't work for me. The PC is where you'll store your Pokemon. That's the ledge. All right, guys. Thank you. All right. So I'm all my Pokemon's all healed up. Right? Yeah, 23 to 23. I got all my hit points back. Okay. So I'm good to go. So I need to press onward. Blends TCG says the PC is for storing extra Pokemon. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. All right, so that's the Poke Center. Let me come all the way over here. What do I have here? The edge of the map. Okay. All right, so what's going on in this house? Is that a person? It looks like someone's facing me, yawning with their head thrown back, but is it just a chair? What is this? Oh, it's a person. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Okay, cool. Who's this person? Okay. Be sure to read the blackboard carefully. Okay. The blackboard describes Pokemon status changes during battles. Which heading do you... So that's sleep, poison, paralyzed, frozen, or is that burning? A Pokemon can attack if it's asleep. Yeah, that's probably true. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use Awakening to waken them. Which heading? Okay. When poisoned, a Pokemon's health steadily drops. Poison lingers after battles. Use an antidote to cure poison. Okay. Paralysis can make Pokemon move Misfire. Paralysis remains after battles. Use Paralyze Heal for treatment. A burn reduces power and speed. It also causes ongoing damage. Burns remain after battles. Use Burn Heal to cure a burn. I don't like how it lasts after battles. I don't like that at all. If frozen, a Pokemon becomes totally immobile. It stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice Heal to thaw out Pokemon. Which heading? Okay. So if I go to a Pokemon Center and I go up to the nurse, does it automatically remove all of that stuff? Yeah, Mandy, I don't have the music on because I don't want to get like a copyright strike or anything, or get Pokemon to like take down my content, or Nintendo to take down my content, so I can't hear the music. But when I play it this week before my next live stream, I'll see if I can beat it this week, and we can maybe do another one next week. Okay, so the Pokemon Center does heal all the status conditions. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it for sure. This is fun. Like it's fun to explore something. And honestly, it's interesting. It's this reverse nostalgia. Man, when I'm looking at my camera, it's a mirror. It's not a mirror image. It's, yeah, like to me, this would be the thing over there, but I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Yeah, it's interesting because like most of you on here, when you pick up a Professor Oak card, you probably think back to this game, the first time you met Professor Oak. I'm the opposite. I'm in the game, I see Professor Oak, and I'm like, oh, I've seen his card. And so like, I'm doing it all backwards at 50 years old. I'm doing it like, I'm seeing people, you know, that I only know from cards and listing, you know, putting them there. So like when I saw him on the screen here, I'm like, oh, I've sold a bunch of Professor Oak cards. And so GR Gaming says, I can already see Alan up at 12:30 prepping for a gym battle. Mandy's laughing. Yeah, actually, I stayed up till like 2 this morning. I think I was playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on my new Ambernick. Oh, and this is not like a paid promotion or anything from Ambernick, but if you like this device and you like what I'm doing here, down below in the description of this video, I have a link to, actually, let me pull it up real quick. I have a link to this device and to all the things I used to, I'm gonna have to mute this real quick. So yeah, so over here on down below in the description, the gaming gear. So the RG35XX, I have the horizontal version H handheld. But if you click on that link and you buy something, I think I get like 2%. It doesn't pay you anything. I mean, you don't have to pay anything extra, but I get a little bit of an affiliate kickback. But if you start there and then get a different model, if you like the one that looks more like a Game Boy, I get a little bit from that as well. But if you start with that link, it would be helpful. And then I picked up 2 of these Acer micro SD cards. They go here in the bottom. There's one on each side with the mustard or the MU OS that I'm using. The micro SD card reader. Oh, I'm sorry. That first thing was not the SD cards. That was the card reader. So I picked up this little card reader where you can put micro SDs, and then it's got a regular USB thing on one end and then a USB-C on the other, so I could get the operating system and the emulator games on it. That was just like $10. The hard case, if you like the hard case that I have it in, there's different color, but I got this one that's kind of like a cobalt blue with the orange tag on it. And then the actual video here of how to set up this operating system that I'm using that's super customizable. And so if you're interested in buying one, all the links are below, and again, they're affiliate links, and so I just get a little bit of a percentage back if you buy them. Costs you nothing, but helps me out potentially. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's open up a pack back here. Let's do that. Let's open up rip a pack, and then we'll game a little bit more for the night. Yeah, what for those of you that are here that maybe aren't regulars, if you have any questions or anything, or maybe you're new to the community, maybe this is the first time you've ever seen me and you don't know anything about Flip House Finds. If you have any questions, it's not just the name. I say this in a lot of my videos. It's not just the name of the channel. It's a small business I started back in January of 2025, and so I'm about a year and almost a month into it. But it's been a lot of fun. I'm working on getting everything pulled from my taxes. So I'll have a video coming out hopefully here in the next few weeks. So they just have everything right there in the middle over the next few weeks, where I'll kind of reveal the gross sales that I had. All right, let's see here. Let me turn on camera 2 again, and be able to kind of reveal the money that I made this last year. So, all right, so we got Pikachu on there, Latios, Archaludon, is that right? Oh shoot, that one escapes me. Palm Tree, Pikachu again, and that one again. So I got 2 Pikachus. Let's grab one of the Pikachus here. Stick these guys back in the box. Put those up for future live streams. Put the knife away before I hurt myself. When I was like 11, my aunt, or aunt, as we say in the South, I've learned to say aunt up here because everybody says aunt. Mandy says, it's never too late, yeah, to play for sure. Is there a reason I chose this instead of a Retrobit? So I think Retrobit is one of the companies that's basically taking these and just rebranding them, but it's basically this exactly. The Anbernic RG 35XX, you know, you can get these for about $70 and then put your own operating system on it. It's relatively easy if you have a PC. And so you can get the ones that they put like Retrobit or GamerBit. There's a bunch of different companies I've looked at, but I did a lot of research, and a lot of them are just taking this exact device and either putting a little bit of a different shell on it or putting their name on the front of it, but it's the exact same device. And so altogether I spent $100 for the 2 micro SDs and the micro SD card reader and this device to get it. So $100. And then I was able to use that video that I have linked down below to customize it and get it up and running and start getting my games that I own on here. And so that's just the route that I decided to go. There's some that may become a little bit more set up than that, because the operating system that comes on these, the generic ones, are pretty garbage. And so maybe they do a different thing. Maybe they put a higher quality SD card in it or something, but I just wanted to go this route so that if I messed it up, it wasn't as big of an investment, and I can kind of customize it. Hope that I get the Pikachu or Latias. If you get Latios, I'll trade you something. All right, here we go. Boy, that pack opens super easy, like butter. All right, code card going to the side. Okay, I got Squirtle, so let's say water energy. Ah, metal energy. All right, here we go. It's a Titan. Shroodle. That's the one I have the full art I showed just a few minutes ago. That's like poison on its tongue or something, isn't it? Rufflet. Gimagool. Serrano. Famous for his peppers. Meowstic. Is that like the stage 1 of Meowth? Is that related to Meowth in any way? A Pasho Berry. Reverse Hollow Cofagrigus. Reverse Hollow Trapinch. And Archaludon EX. That's a hit. Not a big hit, but it's a hit. I'll throw it up on the marketplace. What's old boy going for these days? I think I've sold this exact card multiple times over the course of the last year. Oh gosh, I butchered that spelling hardcore. Arch-A-Ludon EX. Let's see, which one did I grab? Oh yeah, so market price 52 cents. I'll take it. This guy right here is what I pulled. I'll take it. TCG Direct price 66 cents. And there's my pro seller site. Somebody go buy all my Japanese cards. I'm actually going to tonight, I hope to tonight, go set my Japanese mass price tool to put all my Japanese cards at like 10%, 10 or 15% below market. I just need to get rid of them. I've got so many stinking Japanese cards left that don't have pictures with them. If you go to my pro seller site, if you go to shop now, there are so many cards that just don't have an image because, wait a minute. 16 results in Pokemon. What? Who's in charge of this site? What's going on here? Oh, English cards. Yeah, I've got 70 Japanese cards that tons of them don't have images. They're just not moving. So I just need to set them to like 10 or 15% below. Not related to Meowth. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, look at all these cards that don't have images. I just like, they're just going to be so hard to move. I mean, all the cards on here are 5% below market, but I just want to get these things moved and out of my inventory. I didn't realize I only had 16 English cards left. That's on me. I need to get some more English cards in there. Sorry for those of you that go to my shop that want to buy cards. I have a ton of them. I just got to take the time to get them listed, but I just enjoy hanging out with you guys. All right, I am going to go to the bathroom super fast, and then let me mute my microphone. I'll be right back, and we'll play a little bit more. Let's see, an hour and 17 minutes, and play for about 45 more minutes, and then call it a night. So I'll be right back. Yeah, Cameron, that's a good point. Cameron Madison here, he's one of my gaming buddies. We game throughout the week, and he actually buys a lot of my Japanese cards. He's a huge fan of my Japanese inventory. But yeah, I wish they would put just a placeholder there, because a lot of those Japanese cards that aren't showing that they have images are cards that there's a base model for it. It's just those have Pokeballs or Master Balls on them. And so they just haven't taken a picture of that variant, so they just have the placeholder there, image not available. So I wish they would, just put, the base picture, the base model of the card. That seems far more logical than just not having an image forever, so. All right, I had to kind of boot the guy back up. Mustard Dex. So yeah, this is the Pokemon theme that I have. guess I think I have this thing where it times out after a certain amount of time. I'm going to go back to show you guys on the configuration piece, customization, theme picker. There's a bunch of really cool themes here. That's Epic Noir, and this is my favorite. But then there's the Feraligatr. This is a Pokemon navigation screen. There's like 500 different themes you can choose for your operating system. These are like old VHS tapes. Can you see that in the corner? That's super cool. That was just a white and black one. But yeah, this is by far my favorite. So I'm gonna load it back on. It's just a really clean. Look at Mandy's being a bad influence, guys. She's wanting me to open more packs. Mandy, I'm trying to pace myself. I opened like that one, was it the last live stream? I opened like 8 packs. I felt so dirty after I opened that many packs. All right, let's get back in here and play a little bit more. Maybe I'll open one more, Mandy. You're being a bad influence on me. Trying to pace myself. It's just, you know, I'm just one pack away from a big hit, right? All right, I was playing the blue version, right? Yeah? Yes. All right, let's see. I've got a micro cloth. I need a... Oh yeah, here I am. All right, so this guy, what happened to this guy? Did this woman not... You can't go through here. This is private property. All right, just chill, all right? Good grief. Oh, Grandpa, don't be mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. So Grandpa is just out here being grumpy. You can't go through here. Oh, he's like how's he gonna keep me from going through there? He's just laying down. Okay, is this a Pidgey or is this... Oh, Speary. To tweet? Just going into people's homes and games that I'm not invited to. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Cool, cool. Let's go talk to your daddy. I guess this is your daddy over here. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Cool, cool. Oh, crammed full of Pokemon books. Okay, this house had no value in it. Hey, what's up, Jay Benson? Apologize if I missed it. I do watch all the vids. I am old, but what is your #1 focus for Fliphouse finds in 2026? So right now, like Fliphouse finds is, how do I? Okay, guys, let me answer your question, Jay. Okay, so I can't go through there. Have I been in this house yet? Oh yeah, I've been in this house. So what's... Yeah, because this guy, yeah, because I went over here and looked at the blackboard, learned all the things. Do I just need to be fighting more Pokemon before I can go north? Or is there another path? Oh, okay, there's more stuff to the west. It's not just going north. What's this guy up to? Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Dude, why are you looking at my waist, bro? You're making me nervous. I don't like you. What's the story here? There's like a weird looking... That plant looks different than all the other plants. All right, something there is different. I have to pull out like a strategy guide on this thing. Go upstairs to your room. PC. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that tree, Alan found potion. Oh, cool. You know, Jay, I'm gonna do a video on my goals. It's one thing I haven't message retracted. I don't know what that means. Upstairs. Oh, upstairs in the Pokemon Center? Is that what you were saying? Oh, wait a minute. This is a different experience. What? Hey, you came from Pallet Town. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Alan, well, I didn't get to say yes or no, but now I have some mail for Oaks. So this is like a mini mart looking thing here. This shop sells many antidotes. No, potions are all sold out. Yeah, Jay, you haven't missed it. I haven't done a video on it yet. Say hi to Professor Oak for me. Okay. Oh, this is a mart. Okay, so that's a Pokemart, and this is a Pokemon Center. Okay, I'm just now realizing what's happening. There's an upstairs here, you said? Okay, so you said that's the cable club. That would be for the old Game Boy. This is my computer. I can't leave this way. You gotta go over the rug. Can I go east from here? Yeah, Jay, my goal would be to like double what I did last year, but creating content and for YouTube and things like that has taken me a little bit more time than I had anticipated when I first got started. It's certainly not like taking all of my time, but it's taking just enough time where selling the cards, it has not taken a back seat to the creating content, but it's like right now I would typically be listing cards if I wasn't hanging out with you guys. Because I'm hanging out with you guys, I'm not listing cards to sell cards. So I don't know how my sales may or may not pick up. What I really want to get into, man, this map is huge. I'm going to have to find, oh, I can't even get there this way. This map going east and west now, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to figure out how to navigate this a little bit. But one of my goals for Flip House Finds more as a brand than necessarily a shop, like overall. I mean, my Instagram, I'm still doing a single piece of content there every single day, continuing to get followers on Instagram. I'm really kind of disappointed that the Instagram followers haven't really translated into, haven't really translated into YouTube subscribers, because when I launched on Instagram, on YouTube, I had well over 1,000 Instagram subscribers, and I just thought that, you know, if I could just get half of them to come over right off the bat, that'd be amazing to have 500 subscribers. We did cross the 300 subscriber threshold, 600 subscriber threshold this week, which is awesome. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. By tomorrow, we should be around the 2,200 hour mark of watch time, so that's climbing as well. But one of my big goals is to get monetized on YouTube, and so it's to get those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Because once that happens, then there'll be a monetization. That'll be another line of income that'll be coming into the business. And then once that happens, that'll allow me to maybe explore some different automation options for the business. Not like the Fizz Batch or anything like those $30,000 machines, but more like scanning technology and stuff like that will help me list cards faster. And so then that's where the scale may come in over the next few months of trying to get something like that. I reached out to Card Slinger. They make a 3D printed card scanning tray system that you have to like feed the cards into one at a time, but it's supposed to do a good job picking, scanning stuff like that, to see if they would send me one and I could do a review on it. But that was probably 2 to 3 weeks ago now that I've emailed them, and I haven't heard anything from them. So in fact, I'll check my email right now and see. But I gave them a link to my YouTube channel to see if they would, if they thought, hey, I might be a good person to review their product, to give it a fair review. No, nothing from them. So that may be something that I do. But yeah, I mean, I'd certainly like to continue to grow the business, grow the channel, grow the community, grow the Discord. The Shipping Shield affiliate is doing well. I think I made $60 or $70 off of that last year. Probably the last 3 months of the year after I launched my channel is when I started getting people using that actually. And so if you don't use Shipping Shields, that would be a way for you to support the channel as well, to buy those, and you actually get a discount, and I get a kickback from it. So that's been really good too. But yeah, maybe that doesn't answer your question, but I need to create a video where I actually make more finite goals. My goals last year was to have 1,000 sales, do 5 figures, do over $10,000. I did that on just TCG Player alone, and to launch a YouTube channel. So all those things happened. But this year it may just kind of go with the flow. But man, I would love to see my numbers double after I get my taxes done here in the next couple months, and see maybe some nuances there of what what I did right and what I did wrong. Maybe that'll change the way that I do some different things, but that'll certainly be something else I take a look at. So all of that kind of goes into the mix. All right, let's go back to camera 2. All right, we're in some tall grass here, so I guess we're gonna have to fight a Pokemon probably. Let me just make it happen. Ooh, what is this? Oh, a Spearow. All right, level 3 Spearow. And I got a level 7 Squirtle, little Squirt. Let's fight. Start off with that Tail Whip. Enemy Spearow's defense fell. Perfect. Enemy Spearow used Peck. Ooh, 3 hit points. Nice fight. Let's get a tackle in here. And Jay Benson, hey, thanks so much for watching the content, man. And I really appreciate it. Oh, my attack fell now. All right, let's fight. Tackle. Boom. Spearow is down. Spearow has fainted. Little Squirt gained 24 XP. Nice. So I just keep fighting stuff in this grass here. Yep, there's something else. Ooh, what do we got there? A Nidoran appeared. A wild Nidoran appeared. Can I capture these things? Am I going to learn how to capture these at some point? Fight. Tail Whip. Little Squirt use Tail Whip. Let's go. Defenses fell. Does that ever not hit the defense falling? Little Squirt's attack fell. Okay, so we both are defenseless to whatever degree. Boom. Ooh, that didn't do as much damage as I anticipated. Oh, missed. Okay, nice. This particular Pokemon must have a defense against water type, yeah? Oh, I'll learn to catch soon. Cool. Fight. Tackle. Enemy Nidoran fainted. Little Squirt gained 25 XP. Very nice. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like a path. Looks like that stone. This is just... Okay, here's the ledges they were talking about. Boom, look at that jump. Alright, look like I'm surrounded on all... Okay, so I'm like stuck... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oops. The Pokemon have a type and the moves have a type. Okay. Another Nidoran. Tackle is not a water move, even though Squirtle is a water type Pokemon. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oofta. Alright, let's go back up to Tackle. Okay, that took off like half of its health. Growl was like a music note. Let's Tackle again. Oh, didn't kill him yet. Hey, for those of you that are still here, is this fun for you guys to watch me fumble around and play this game that I've never played before and help me? It's just something different and it's fun. 25 XP. All right, I just want to get out of this grass tonight. Fight somebody. Oh, I was just going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Wild Rattata appeared. What level? Level 3. Okay. Let's go, little squirt. I ought to call all of my Pokemon names of people in the community. Mandy, I should have named Squirtle Mandy. Or one of you guys. I should have like put all your names on a piece of paper. The regular viewers of the live stream and like just pulled a random name out. That'd be fun. Enemy Rattata use tackle. Fight, go back up to tackle. Little squirt use tackle. Yeah, that Rattata's going down. I'm going down too. Yeah, I need to get back to that Pokemon Center and get healed up. Critical hit. Enemy Rattata fainted. Little squirt will gain 24 XP. Little squirt grew to level 8. Look at me going to level 8. Alright, so here's all my new stats. Little squirt learned Bubble. Alright, that's probably a water move, yeah? Bubble. Alright, let me, I think I'm jumping down the right cliffs to get back to where I want to go, right? I think so. I think I know where I'm going, yeah? Yeah, the fainted grandpa's around the corner up here, right? Yeah, okay. Magikarp can be Mandicarp. Well, I'm glad it's fun and entertaining. I'm trying to just do a little something different. This doesn't have to be what we do each time, but I've always wanted to do like a Twitch stream or a gaming channel, and this is very much on brand. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Heal, please. Okay, we'll just need your Pokemon. Perfect. Heal my Pokemon, please. Yeah, Mandy, do you have do you have a retro bit? Do you have one of these like that? We hope to see you again. Well, I hope to be seen again. Thank you, nurse. Yeah, PokePaster TJ, yeah, he's a good friend of mine, and so yeah, his content is really good. I was watching his video today where he pulled that high value vintage card out of a bunch of bulk that he had picked up, and that'll be a fun one. I hope he gets that one graded. Oh, your wife has a retro bit. Yeah, yeah, a lot of. I mean, this model is one that is stable and solid. Plays all the retro games. If you want to emulate more of the CD-based games like your Dreamcast, PS1, and above, this one will do Dreamcast and PS1, but nothing above that as far as computing power. And that's where these analog sticks come in handy on those devices. But I just needed my hands to be more spread out than being like compact in like a little, you know, smaller area down below in the Game Boy one. I used to have a Game Boy Advance, the kind that like opened up like a clamshell back when probably in the early 2000s. But I never played any of the Pokemon titles back then. So this is perfect for retro gaming, and I'll be taking a trip to Alaska in July, and so this will be perfect for the plane ride there. It's about 6 or 7 hours of battery life. Yeah, PokePaster, TJ, he's got a whole basement set up. I really wish. Yeah, this one here is kind of the clear purple. They have one that's just like clear, and then they have one that's black. The black one to me was just kind of boring. I like being able to see the insides. I've always liked that on these devices when I was younger, getting the controllers and the remotes that you could see the inner workings. Obviously, this is the battery, the big rectangle in here. You can see my Lexar micro SD cards there. And the sound is actually pretty good on it. Too, and there's you can plug in headphones there and Bluetooth on this one, depending on which operating system you use. But it was a lot of fun to figure out how to load everything up on it. But yeah, you can close out the game. Actually, do I need to save? I probably need to save, yeah? Let's do that. Save. Would you like to save the game? Yes. Now saving. Alan saved the game. I saved the game, guys. And then if you push these two buttons together, it'll go back out to your folders. I don't have any of the box art or anything. This one was fun. This operating system with this theme. You got like an old computer and a Game Boy in the back. And this is Comic Zone, which is a Sega Genesis game that's pretty valuable and highly sought after. That's kind of funny that that's in the favorites. A history, so I can go back here and show. These are the games I've played most recently. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Joe Montana Football, Pokemon, so I can start right back up. These are different applications that you have, and then this is information, your settings to reboot, and this is to shut down. So it's actually all shut down now. Yeah, the clear purple. I wanted to have like a little bit of flavor to it. It is crazy. Like with the naked eye, I cannot see that tiny hair right there, but on camera, I can see it. It's crazy. Yeah, and then this just little case I got for like 10 bucks. It was really nice. And then, yeah, I got my I have a bunch of these microfiber claws. When I thought I was going to do a bunch of card grading and stuff, I was going to use those to clean the cards. I got like a 10-pack of those. But yeah, it's a fun little device. I mean, just being able to take it upstairs and game from my bed or whatever. But yeah, and this is a hard case for my travel. It's got like a little deal here that I could, make sure I don't lose it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, if you're on the live stream and you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe to Fliphouse Finds. We're always looking for great subscribers, and I believe that you're one. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, Superior, he's asking if I had good sales this month. Yes, when I have listed cards, the sales have gone fantastic. In fact, if I look at my payments I have coming, yeah, I mean, I've got a little over $300 in pending payments right now. And so that's certainly helpful. I do have, I was able to snag 2 of the Pokemon Center ETBs for, oh guys, I can't remember the name of the set that I got the Pokemon Center ETBs for. Prime Order? But they haven't debited that off of my sales yet. But yeah, when I get cards and I have the time to upload them and post them, they're getting sold, except for all these silly Japanese cards that I don't have artwork for. I just cannot sell those. And so, yeah, that's just been a little bit challenging. I want to get those suckers sold. They're not worth a lot, but I just want to get them out of my inventory. But yeah, I guess I only have 16 English cards. I guess that makes sense when you look at my breakdown here. Oh, here we are at the hour and 43-minute mark, and that means the music stops. So I have to start it over again. Yeah, I guess these are my English cards, just these 16 cards here in the front, and these are all those Japanese cards here. I say all, I mean, it's probably about 75 Japanese cards. But I've got a lot of great inventory here, and then this one. All right, Mandy, you convinced me. I'm going to open up one more. And then we'll call it a night. All right, so I've got the Latios. Okay, that's the one I have 2 of. I don't know what it is about me, but I don't like to have, like if I have several of the same kind, I will open up one of them. So then now I have, 4 unique ones. So that's why I opened up the Pikachu first. All right, so we're gonna open up this guy. You know what, I'm just gonna put these packs just on the shelf without the box. I don't need the box. Perfect order, yep. All right, Mandy, you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence. Code card. All right, I'm going water again because of Squirtle. Ah, the opposite of water. Fire. All right, here we go. Sandagast. Zwelos. Rodham. I like that card. I like Rodham. Togepi is a cutie. Surfer guy. Appleton. See, now that I'm playing the game a little bit, I need to start looking at some of the attacks and stuff on here. Iron Bundle. Reverse Hollow Quaxley. What a cute guy there. Reverse Hollow Larvesta. All right, guys, here we go. Zarude. How rude, Zarude. That's it. See, Mandy? Disappointed. Just disappointed. Not in you, in me. I was so easily persuaded to partake of another pack. And here we are. Here we are. Well, gang, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. We've done some new things. We've talked about some old things. And yeah, go to my site and pick up some of the scraps. I'm going to go on there as soon as we get done and change my Japanese card filter on my pro site, or just in general, all my Japanese cards, try to get like 10 or 15% under market and just get those out of my inventory. I mean, the condition of the Japanese cards are typically better. They're always near mint unless they've been handled poorly by my sellers, which my sellers are good sellers. But still, not knowing all the Pokemon, I'm getting a lot better at recognizing Pokemon. But having to look up the cards and then keep them in numeric order, that's the quickest way I can find them. It's just a little bit of a hassle. When I was watching TJ's, PokePaster TCG's last video, where he was talking about one of the reasons he doesn't like to get vintage is because of the amount of time it takes for him to condition all those cards, because they're very rarely near mint or better. And I think just the amount of time it takes me to list Japanese cards takes away from the fun of it. So I really do want to just really squarely focus in on English. If I'm buying a collection and it has, a handful of Japanese cards, then I certainly will take those if it's one of those things where it's like all or nothing, or I can get a better deal if I take all the collection. But by and large, I really want to focus in on English if I can. So that's what I'd like to do. But let me look at one thing real quick. I was just looking to see what the click-through rate was. What is today? Today's the 16th. Yeah, that may be delayed there. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, everybody. No, I still have my 2 graded cards. The only place I've shown them is here on the stream and on Instagram to try to sell them. Yeah, I still have them. I haven't looked at prices since I initially looked at the prices. Still willing to do a deal on them. This is just if you were buying them individually, kind of what current market is. It's 90 for Atlanta's 8 and 155 for Articuno. And of course, I'll do free shipping and all that kind of stuff. But if you wanted to buy both, or you wanted to, give me a lower deal on either one of those, I would certainly be open to discussing it, because that's just going to go straight back into my business. The whole experiment there was to see if I could take a card of value X and turn it into Y if it got Gem Mint 10, a 9 or a 10, to see if I could add value to it. And I was successful. So grateful for that. But certainly don't know that I'm going to pivot into a full, like that's going to be a large avenue for my business, like it is for some people. Maybe at some point, if I continue to get some momentum and get some additional spending capital in my account, I can do that. But in the short term, I just want to kind of sell those and then just put it right back. In fact, if I could sell both of those, that'd be about $240, $250. No, I haven't listed on eBay. That's what I need to do next. It's just, I've actually been thinking about, there's an app and a company called Misprint, and it is a marketplace just for graded cards. It looks like it's female owned and run. If you go to Instagram and you look up Misprint, the gal that owns the company is on there. I think they only take 7%, 6 or 7%. I just don't know how liquid things are on that marketplace. So I thought about, because I'm just kind of sitting on them anyway, about opening up an account there and listing them there. The other thing that they do is when you list them on there, people already have offers out for some cards. And so like if I listed one of those and they're one of the ones that people already are like, hey, if this card comes up, I'm willing to pay this much, you can sell it right away. I think you can do that on other platforms like StockX and other websites where when you go to list something, it'll tell you, hey, there's already somebody willing to pay X number of dollars for this item. And if one of those was one that already had an offer on it that I was willing to sell it at, and I'm only paying 7% towards the company that's listing it, I just don't know much else about that company. Superior says, I'm going to try and grade with Tag since I'm in Canada. Is Tag a Canadian company? Or is it just easier for Canadians? Tag grading. I'm reading a little bit about it on, does it say, where is it located? Mandy says, I want to use Tag too, but I'm not in Canada. Maybe this is me showing my ignorance. It says on-site submissions sometimes have Canadian partners for local drop-offs. You can access their service primarily online through their website. They have a processing center in California. Canadian submission uses affiliate partners in Canada for local drop-offs before shipping it to LA. Oh, okay. Mandy says PSA takes too long and they've been sus lately. Superior Card says it's just easier. There's no upcharge. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Mandy says, I like that Tag has a report for each card. How does the cost compare, like, per card? I did notice that my local game shop, that I dropped off those 2 cards to go to PSA, they now partner with Beckett. Of course, Beckett just got bought by PSA, so maybe their PSA rep is now also sending into Beckett because of that affiliation. Oh yeah, Ep3 here. Yeah, in our Discord, he was talking about that the other day, how many cards he sends into Tag and that he's an authorized dealer. So if you wanted to use him to submit, yeah, he's in there. Hey, Ep3, what's your handle inside of the Discord server? If you want to put that in chat real quick. Mandy says, I got upcharged for the Van Gogh Pikachu. The upcharge piece is probably, I struggle with the upcharge piece more than I do the most recent drama with PSA. I don't know why, but the upcharge piece just feels icky to me. Mandy says, Tag is 19 a card, but PSA is 25. If you go through GameStop, PSA is 20. Man, GameStop, you talk about sus. GameStop makes me so nervous, especially they're closing hundreds of stores here in the United States and opening pre-orders back up, which they made some big grandiose statement months and months and months ago that, you know, that they were no longer going to do pre-orders, and now they're doing them again, and they're closing hundreds of stores. That company, and the people that work there, I don't think they're all bad people, but I think because of the carousel of people that come in there and not knowing about the character of the people or the integrity of the people that work there, I've just seen too many stories of cards that have disappeared and, yeah, disappeared in the mail and stuff when they get submitted. But if you've had a good experience there, that's amazing. Tag has no upcharges, just the cost of cards to grade. So 300 Canadian for 20 cards. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's like, what, 15 a card? Ep3 said he's going to look to see if his handle in Discord, his username is the same as here in chat, Ep3 family. GameStop is selling cards for market now instead of MSRP. Yeah, they've been doing that for a little while now. I don't like that either. Turnaround is quicker with tag. Well, I may have to do a video on that, sending them in with tag. If I can find a, well, I can do it through, it's Ep3 in Discord. Okay, cool. Or I could use Ep here to mail them to him and get them sent off. But maybe I'll do that if I find the right cards in the right condition. Might be fun. Ep3 says you can get quicker turnarounds and cheaper than the website. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Was it a month or so ago? I think it was before I got sick. In Discord. So, my watch just told me it's supposed to snow soon. Good times. I don't need none of that. Oh, and the tag cards, they come in these black. When you get them back, they come kind of hidden in a black bag, so it's kind of like you're opening a pack, so you can't see what it is. Does the report come in that black bag as well? Or is it a separate sheet of paper that's in your submission box? It looks fun. I don't know that I've oh man, the slabs for tag look fantastic. I love that clear look. That's beautiful. Yeah, like here's an example. Those look really nice. I like that QR code. Oh, the report isn't the QR code. It's a foil wrap second rip. Gotcha. Yeah, I love, yeah, those are beautiful slabs. And I know for those of you that are fans of every graded card gets a digital report. I know those of you that are fans of tag would be, you know, obviously super positive about them, but I mean, how do you, like, if you set up, or I mean, are any of you guys vendors where you set up? I mean, how do people approach tag cards versus PSA? Do you have trouble, you know, selling those, or? I got to help my little one, but reach out anytime. Happy to help. All right, man. Yeah. Digital report. They're called dig reports. Very slick slab design also. Yeah, I agree. That's beautiful, beautiful cards. I am like 2 minutes away from 2 hours on the stream, and I have a weird thing where I like the things to be all nice and neat and even. So I'm going to go about another minute and 55 seconds and shut this thing down. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun to play Pokemon with you guys. I can't wait to get this thing turned on and listen to the music on it. And I know occasionally when I'm creating Instagram reels and stuff, some of the suggestions for the music will be old Pokemon music from old video games. And I just don't have any nostalgia or connection to them because I never played the video games. And so it'll be fun to kind of explore those video games through playing the old stuff again. Here's my BCW boxes. Got 2 of them now. Oh, I gotta pack some cards tonight. I just remembered. Let me go ahead and print that order, so as soon as I get done here, I can get it packed. The mail gets picked up at like 11 tomorrow, 11 a.m. So I gotta get up and get that out in the mailbox. Oh, this is gonna be a double-sider. Print on both sides. Print. All right, that's printing off over there. Slick slab design. Ep3 says depends on where you are. Online is killing it. So selling tag online isn't a problem. PSA is Lays preferred, I find. Maybe that was a mistype there, Superior. L-A-A-Y-S. PSA is. Yeah, I mean, I think PSA is preferred by most people. But yeah, those tags, the tag slabs, I wish that like on this, you know, these cards, like I just sometimes the red border complements the card and sometimes it doesn't. Like if this card here to me is just absolutely beautiful and just a piece of art. And I would love for that not to have this red up here. I wish this was more of a benign, like just clear, you know, something, so it didn't take away from the beauty of the card. But you know, here we are. I'm not gonna crack it and send it off to tag or anything, but oh, always preferred, I find. Yeah, I would say they definitely are preferred around the places that I go, but you know, maybe I could go to that local game shop that I went to in my last video. I didn't pay attention or go back and watch that video to see if they had any tag cards there. It'd be nice just to own one so I could see it and hold it and take a look at it. Go from there. All right, everybody, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I'm gonna pack an order and maybe do some more Pokemon gaming and go to bed. Go back to work tomorrow. But I hope to hit our regularly scheduled Thursday evenings next week. But thanks for those of you that made the effort to be here tonight on a Friday night. If you would be ever so kind to share my content with like-minded people, ask them to subscribe, trying to get to 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 hours of watch time. If you haven't yet, watch some of my old content. That's helpful as well, and it's free. Even if you don't watch it and you just hit play on it, that helps the channel too. But thanks so much for being here, everyone. Super proud of the community that we're creating. Super proud to be a part of this community, and so grateful for you. So much love from Alan. This is Alan. This is Flip House Finds, and I will see you on the next live stream. See you, everybody.